Yeah, primary school. Primary school. What did you get up to? What did you do?
Well, from the age of 5, I started performing at the Hopgood Theatre. We used to do these plays in production that our school principal would put together.
Okay.
Because he was also our music and drama teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the first one I did was called Space Cadets, where we had to wear these frilly little skirts and silver antennae,
Yeah.
and it looked super strange,
Okay.
but it was so much fun. And from then on, I fell in love with acting and singing because it's like musical theater a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept doing it throughout all of primary school. In my second year, we did a play called Good, the Bad, and the Mexicans, which was a take on like um barkeepers and like Texas and
Okay.
A
Yeah.
Western.
yeah,
West
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah,
What did you
definitely.
love about it? What was the feeling inside of you that you loved so much?
I think it was just a sense of being able to contribute something to my community because we used to have heaps of schools come into the Hopgood Theatre to watch it. It was also being able to have that sense of community as a school because we didn't have many people in our school. I think the most we had was 120.
Okay.
And to work together as a team to build those sort of productions in place, and as young as we were to do that and put our commitment to it, it was a fantastic thing to do together. Absolutely fell in love with it, and I kept pursuing that until I got to high school.
Yeah.
So were you nervous at all at any
Yeah.
time?
Every time.
How do you
Every
deal
time.
with that? How do you deal with the nervousness, like when you're in primary school? How do you deal with it?
Well, year one and from year one to year four, I didn't really feel the nervous because I was just a little kid pretending to be something on stage.
Yes, that's right.
And then I got my first main role in year five playing Princess Cabbage Patch.
Okay.
That was the name of my role. It was your typical Queen Guinevere story
Okay.
and Lancelot, Camelot, that sort of thing. It was a twist on it. And yeah, that's when I started really feeling the nerves because I'm like, oh my God, am I going to destroy this? Am I going to mess it up for the entire cast? I had to breathe a lot. I drank a lot of water. And my dad, he was sort of just there for me. Like, he was there for me every single time. There hasn't been a time when he's missed a performance, which credit to him because there's been like 80 or something.
Yeah.
So,
What did that nervousness feel like the first time?
First time, it just felt like I was just shaking. It was cold. I was hot. Just, I felt like I wanted to crawl back into my bed and not think about it ever again. But Dad, he was always there for me to help me and guide me through that. And I kept breathing and learning how to manage my nerves correctly instead of just dealing with it. Because if you're too confident, you're going to destroy it. If you're underconfident, you're also going to destroy it. You don't want to be under or overconfident. It's just a stage etiquette.
yeah.
And throughout the years, I've learned to deal with it, and I don't feel the nerves as much anymore. I still get a bit nervous, which is normal for any performer, but it doesn't affect me as it used to.
Did you ever feel just really discouraged back in those early years?
Yes.
Not just the nerves, but other times where you thought you're going to throw in the towel.
Yes.
Yeah. What was it? Other people?
No, it was myself. It was my final production in year 7. I was really, really sick. Like, I had the flu and I had to do the play because no one else knew my parts. I'd memorized 99 lines for a hour and a half play, and I just wanted to quit. I was just so done. And then my dad just came up to me and said, Julia, go take a nap and then we'll get you up in 30 minutes to get ready. So I took a nap, I felt better, but then when I got to it, I started shaking and coughing heaps and heaps and heaps. During an intermission, my dad had to come and give me honey water. It helped, but every line, it was just coughing. Hi, I'm Rebel. Hi, this is... It was just constant. It just wouldn't stop. And it was actually my dad, but also the cast of that crew, because a lot of them were my friends. Like, I had such a great community helping me with it. And it's what them who got me through it.
Oh, well done. Yes.
You're still performing to this day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you obviously worked through it. So what were other long-term strategies that you've learnt to cope with that nervousness? Because I'm sure there's people that are listening and watching to this that are just like, come on, tell me what they are, Julia. I want to know what they are.
Definitely taking deep breaths. So in for 4 seconds, out for 4 seconds. Doing that repeatedly. And just saying to yourself, try your best. If you mess it up, keep going. Because that's the only way you're going to persevere.
And sometimes I'm sure as well that if you mess up, like other people wouldn't know that you've messed up either. It's just you as well. Is that sometimes the case?
Sometimes it'll be the case where I'm able to play off a mistake. For example, I had my most recent school showcase on Wednesday last week, where I was emceeing the night with a group of students and completely botched what I was meant to say. But I was able to play it off and no one noticed, which was good.
So there we go. Yeah, so it happens too, doesn't it? Yeah. And you don't beat yourself up about it.
No, you don't. Because you try your best at everything you gotta do. You're gonna make mistakes. It's what makes us human. And you just have to persevere through it and not beat yourself up about it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, that's some really good advice, and you've
I
lived it
agree.
yourself. Yeah,
I
that's
agree.
Great
Such a young
inspiration.
person already telling us all this stuff. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this short clip of Life Bursts. You can like, subscribe, or follow for more, or head to rawcut.com.au.